So in Philippines, the attire should be like indoor. For indoor, should be like for springtime, during the day, springtime. But for evenings or the night, should be like autumn or fall. And just like what I'm doing right now. And it's not too simple like that. Like for springtime, should actually be like settings should be for, what I'm saying is for indoor. Spring, which is like with flowers and nature. And for the night, should be like fall. Should be like, leaves are gray. Even so, even if you go out, not only for indoor, the evening attire should be for fall, autumn. Should be like, with leaves are gray settings. And as for all throughout the day, when you go out of your house, should be like summer. The setting should be hot. And typically, winter is applicable only during rainy days or storms when you go out. But that is the setting, rainy season. But that is because only the people here, locals, really want to wear something like for the winter during when it's raining really hard, like storms or typhoons. But for me, I like the wearing my clothes like from the movie The Beach. Leonardo DiCaprio outfit, and I totally could wear this jacket that I made DIY. Actually, all of my jackets. Totally confused of how I could wear them since I'm not working, and I only have to work and wear those clothes in a very cold building, and totally I'm not gonna work, so I still have to wear those clothes. So I wear them like Leonardo DiCaprio clothes, like not only from The Beach, wearing the Beach movie, wearing short sleeve polo shirts that are floral. I did my own design, which is fruits, but I still have to wear them like Leonardo DiCaprio's polo shirts in the movie The Beach. And since the rainy season or winter fashion is actually something that I couldn't wear every day, just like the spring, fall, and summer, like this coat. When the sun comes today, early today, during the day, I can still wear this as indoor, and for outdoor as spring, summer outfit, because it automatically converts to spring, autumn, and fall. I mean spring, fall, and summer. As for the winter fashion, it has to be rainy days. I can only wear them at when I'm shooting for social media content, or when I go live on social media, or when I'm doing this, shooting myself up with my camera. Let me convert my jacket to the Leonardo DiCaprio jacket for winter fashion in the Philippines. So this is for the rainy season, which is the winter fashion attire. Totally, it's just the style of the winter, but it's actually for the rains, not the thick coats and everything. But people do that here, thick coats or thick jackets during winter. So for winter fashion, should be for the rains, waterproof jackets. But as for me right now, I'm gonna do it like for social media content creation, winter fashion. And then my regular attire should be for spring, for indoor during the day, fall for the night, indoor and outdoor, and summer for outdoor during the day. Now, still going to do my new style, which I've always wanted to look like Leonardo DiCaprio styles with my outfit, but I have to do that only when I'm wearing a jacket. Now, I also have to create a design or a technique how to solve things with brilliance. So the stereotypes is actually a solution in doing things. Uh, when you want to figure out what to wear, when I want to figure out what to wear, which is should be the appropriate clothes to wear, I have to choose which ones are the rocker. For example, this jacket is the rocker. I have to choose and use this one. And previously I was wearing the jacket, the painted jacket, which is also a rocker. I also have to use that one. So there are many stuff that are rocker materials or rocker gadgets, clothes, accessories. Those are solutions. So totally you just have to go for the rocker stuff. And not necessarily look like a rocker, but those are the solutions in life, the rocker stuff. I'm not saying that I'm a rocker, it's just that everybody knows how to be a rocker, and the rocker materials or stuff are the solution, or how to do things. Just do it, the rocker stuff. When I started off, when I was in 5th grade up until 7th grade, I was beginning to acknowledge myself into being a rocker, listening to the Beatles, Poison, and other of the CDs. I had the Discman at that time, and I was beginning to become a rocker, listening to compact discs, and I was totally feeling cool, but I wasn't really a rocker. I realized just now, in those days I was just trying to be cool, but I got bullied in high school for being a rocker, joining a band. I got bullied in school, and totally was out of my true self. Didn't have to get bullied when I wasn't doing the rockers thing in 5th grade, or even earlier, way back down, from preschool to 4th grade. I didn't let that happen, like me getting bullied. If I get bullied, I fight back. Being a rocker is totally insane. Like, totally was something that was mature, and thinking of myself as being a hippie and stuff. I didn't fight back. I was all like peace out, peace out. Hey man, bro. Peace out. So totally was misunderstanding things and confused. So my mind was totally out of the box, like thinking out of the box. Like, it was totally a block for thinking of myself as a rocker, when all along I was actually a hip hop, fighting back and everything. I was one of the kids who were actually like from the urban. There wasn't totally any rock and roll as I was growing up before I was in 5th grade. And there was no Discman. I was listening to techno and hip hop, and I didn't even know that I was hip hop. I didn't like any music at all, but I liked listening to techno and hip hop and all sorts of music, everything. So it was totally nothing. There was nothing. There was no stereotypes. Early back then, before 5th grade, I was learning new stuff and got blocked. But because of that, turning myself into a rocker, I learned things and know how to be one, or know how to use stuff like rocker stuff, and those apparently turned out to be the solutions. Just like what I'm doing with the Leonardo DiCaprio style are my solutions for wearing the rocker clothes, like the cardigans, like Kurt Cobain's cardigans and other of my stuff there. I just have to choose the rocker stuff when I wear them and turn them into an outfit like the Leonardo DiCaprio. So by doing that, the Leonardo DiCaprio style, I'd have turned my style as a normal 2.0 or from the flashback 80s attire, being all like standard way of, like, the cardigan wasn't really a rocker outfit until Kurt Cobain was performing with cardigans all the time, wearing cardigans all the time, turning it into a stereotypes for the rocker or Nirvana grunge. But it wasn't at all like that. It was a standard clothing or sweater, cardigan sweater. So by turning my style into Leonardo DiCaprio style, I've turned it back to my standard clothing, and totally wouldn't be fit to be called any stereotypes where doing that, and also being totally what I nowadays say right fitted, which is actually means only appropriate during the spring, fall and summer here in the Philippines, and turning the winter fashion into something creative and useful for social media content. Now there's something that I invented earlier, being Leonardo da Vinci, like being Leonardo DiCaprio thing, like that. I invented stuff. I like this shirt. It's totally something I cut like in the middle like this, turning it into something futuristic, or attempting it to be futuristic. But it was all fine, but people would think that it was totally just a ruined shirt. But it is a ruined shirt. But earlier today I also cut from the sleeve like here, so it's different now. I cut something out from here, like making it look like something like this, a plug or a tunnel earring. So before I did this, I didn't do it to all of them, but some of them were cut here, some were cut here, and some of there I removed the colors. I converted them into something that looks like a tunnel or a plugged earring. So before, I called these shirts like with the shirts like this. I call them Astro Paint shirts. But now with these innovations, I call them now Tunnel and Plugs. Tunnel and Plugs shirts. So I have Astro Paint shirts, Tunnel and Plug shirts, and some of the stuff that are I cut as scoop top, double-sided scoop top and regular scoop top, which you don't see nowadays. It was way back in the 70s when I last saw it from pictures on social media from Led Zeppelin. Those were actually also Astro Paint clothes that I did. Not only that I do Astro Paint from shirts, I also do it from wearing my bags before. Hang on a second. Like from wearing my bag like this, I adjust the strap into looking like Astro Paint at the back when I'm doing my on my bags, my straps on my back, adjusting them into Astro Paint, which is actually paired with the shirts that I created, the Astro Paint shirts. But I don't do that anymore, but sometimes I'm still doing it. I don't forget about it. But I do stuff like that. So I was really into art stuff, even until now. And just all of that. There was actually one thing I forgot. My invention was actually about for the shirts that I invented or I created as an art form, or make my recycled clothes into art, like this one. They actually have to match each other as jilted. So if the shirt is jilted, if the shorts is jilted, you can see it if it's jilted just by looking at it, wearing it and looking at it. You should pair it with the jilted. But if the DIY shirt is not, or the art shirt isn't jilted, it should be paired with the accepted. But since I cut something here, it is now jilted. It can be paired with this kind of shirts. So anyway, these are home clothes, and it will feel better like that way, pairing the jilted with the jilted and the accepted with the accepted. And totally normal shirts would actually fall under the jilted. Just like this jacket is normal, there's nothing DIY about this. It is also jilted. I'm gonna check out furthermore if by wearing accepted shorts that normal clothes or normal shirts are also fall under the accepted ones. They probably just convert depending on the shirt that you took out of the closet.